Hello once again, and we're going to have a game of pole position for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. Played this back in the day on the arcade. Absolutely fantastic game. Came out in 1982, and that's what really got me into arcade games, racing games being my favourite genre. Played the Commodore 64 version, just played the BBC version, and now I'm going to give the Spectrum version a go. Because I've had a test run of it, just to find out the keys and what you have to do. Interesting, this plays a little bit like the BBC version. Let's start the game. So you get the music. Prepare to qualify. Right. Bloody hell, that car just shot off all of a sudden, didn't it? Right. The car automatically accelerates. And it was the same as the BBC version. The fucking thing accelerates so slow. To be honest with you, it's a little bit painful to play on the Spectrum. Very slow responsive, and I don't know. Obviously you push, it's QAOP, you use Q to brake, and A to change from low gear to high gear, or high gear to low gear. So very based on the arcade game here, but it just doesn't feel right. It's just so jumpy, jerky. And you can still hear the car just accelerate. The car just, it's like someone's just, I don't know, just giving it a kick and off it goes. It just, there's no acceleration there. Right, bloody hell. It's just so jumpy, jerky. It's not like it's moving. Well, I don't know. The road looked like it's just flashing to give it that movement from different colours. It's like playing one of them Tony games, like those 3D games you had. I had the Tony car one, the 3D car one. This is similar to this. They could have done a better job on the Spectrum. That was just horrible. So, qualified third. Prepare to race. I mean, look at that start. It was just like, Right, I keep pushing spacebar, shouldn't I? I should push A to change gear, because it was spacebar on the BBC. I just played the BBC version before I played this. Nah, the BBC version was much better than this. It's just, the car sprite looks alright. Definitely represents a Formula 1 car, and it's just exploded. But it's just the way it is. The gameplay is just not that good. Keep forgetting to change gear. You don't get no revs. It just sounds the same. Sounds like a fucking diesel truck or something. Doesn't sound. I know it's using the bleeper sound, so I can't really criticise it for that. But you just can't hear the revs build up. It's just the same constant noise. There's no revs. Even when you die, you can still hear the engine. change the low because, you know, the speed differential in the game, you can't tell it's getting faster or slower. It's just constantly the same speed. We can indicate the speed is the miles per hour up the top. There's no variant in speed in this game. And look at that. I'm sorry, but the ZX Spectrum could have got a much better conversion than this. It's got the colour there. The colour's acceptable. So why couldn't they make a good game of it? You know, the Commodore 64 version was alright. I have to say, the car sprites look better than the Commodore 64 version. But the Commodore 64 version played a hell of a lot more better. Even the BBC version played a hell of a lot more better. This this ain't that great. This isn't good at all. Look at the cars in front and just dart all over the place. There's no no smooth movement there. Reminds me of playing Cisco Heat on the Commodore 64. That was horrendous on the Commodore 64. Here we go, start finish line. That looks horrible, and I'm going to run out. Oh, extended play. And I'm going, still accelerating. Just 195 miles an hour. But where's the build up of revs? There's none of that. No build ups of revs. Cars just flick all over the place. The car just takes forever to, to turn. I'm going around that. The car automatically does slow down when you go around corners. I'm not even braking. Look at it. Where the cars going? They're just all dotting around. Look. Oh, this is painful. Let's go back low. Build up my revs. You can't. The car is just an horrible noise. It just sounds like a tractor ticking over or something. It's just a tick over sound. It's just no. You can't hear the revs. It's just no revs. Honestly, obviously if you owned a Spectrum back in the day, which many people did, and they got, if you was a fan of the arcade game, I don't know, back in the day, people might have appreciated it for what it was, but me playing Commodore 64 and the BBC versions, well, I'm sorry, but this version is definitely the worst version I've played. Yeah, I'm not having another go at that. So that's pole position on the Spectrum. Nah, I didn't think much of it. It just was awful to play, really. Really awful, especially if you played the Commodore 64 version and the BBC version. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.